Hope everyone is doing well on this Friday evening. Excuse my attire a little bit. I just had a intense cardio session. Obviously, we're all trying to figure out how to work our normal lives as much as possible into our stay-at-home lives. So it was either do I do the video first and then the workout, or the workout first and then the video. The workout wasn't going to happen if it didn't happen, so the video is coming now. Some big news today that I wanted to talk about with regards to the real estate world and the impact of COVID-19. A lot of it's sectoring in on the mortgage industry. There are a couple of changes that are going into place that are going to have some impact. Now, the good news is most people's financing isn't going to see too much of an impact on this. And when I say most, obviously I'm centering in on the Chicagoland area and what we see most of. I can't speak really nationally to it. I could, but just not with much value and much weight. So most Chicagoans that are either under contract now or actively looking for a home or thinking about doing some in the near future are not going to see too much of an impact. The two sectors of the finance industry that are going to see an impact, first and foremost, FHA. FHA, what they're doing is starting on March 30th, they're raising the minimum credit score needed for FHA. So with that being said, somebody that was approved or pre-approved this week might not be pre-approved next week. So if you are considering an FHA loan, if you are an agent listening to this and you have a client that is considering an FHA loan, or if you are an agent that's representing a seller that somebody is buying the property with an FHA loan, you want to be in conversation with everybody to make sure that they're still on track to be able to secure financing as of next week with the new regulations in place. The other market that we're going to see a little bit of a change in, and probably a little bit more of an impact directly in Chicago, is the jumbo loan market. I'm not going to bore you with all the details to it because the details don't really matter to you guys, but the long and the short of it is that the availability of jumbo loans is going to feel a little bit of a squeeze on it. It is going to tighten up a little bit. I think the people that are going to see the most impact are the people that are working with smaller brokerages. The big names, the guaranteed rates, Wells Fargo, some of those larger names, they're probably not going to see too much of an impact on this, but some of the smaller brokerages may feel it. And essentially what's happening is just the number of jumbo loan products out there is going to be minimized a little bit. And like I said, I'm not going to go into the details. It has to do with kind of the investment backing on that and everything else, but the details shouldn't matter to you. But once again, if you are looking to use a jumbo loan product, you want to make sure that you're in conversation with your lender. Make sure that everything still looks good for that perspective. If you are currently under contract, you want to once again make sure that you're having those conversations with no issues. Or if you are an agent representing either a buyer or a seller where one of those products is being used, you just want to be making a couple extra phone calls either this weekend or in the beginning of the week to make sure that everything's on track. So I just wanted to kind of alert everyone to that. It's not going to impact a lot of our loans. We're not going to see too much of an issue because of that. The other piece to note on jumbo loans is just for our kind of our higher end markets. The thing that's important to note is that if less loan products are out there, that could restrict a little bit of that activity as well. We're not expecting it to be too detrimental or anything like that. It's just that the bank kind of doing smart decisions, making smart things, making sure that they don't get themselves into any type of mortgage crisis that they did before. So just wanted to share that news with you guys tonight. Other than that, we're plugging along. Obviously the news is challenging. We know as a society, we know it's going to get worse before it gets better. Let's take some faith in that. Let's understand that. Let's be kind. Let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be kind to one another. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's stay at home. If you are out for any work reason, make sure you have protocol in place. Make sure you're being incredibly careful, if not for yourself, for everyone else. Thank you once again to all the people that are out there on the front lines. And there's so many people. It's not just the medical personnel. It's the postmen. It's the people at the grocery stores. Everyone that's out there keeping our world running right now. Thank you for doing what you do. I know that it's kind of scary to be out there right now. So that's all I have for you tonight. I'm looking forward to getting through this with all of you guys. Whenever that time might be, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting face to face. You guys just have a great night.